Hi guys, Alex here. I have just this moment pretty much just come back from seeing Thor, and this isn't going to be a scripted review. I'm just giving you my honest opinion because I just come back and I've got a few things to say on it. First of all, this is another one of those goddamn films that does not need 3D. It is unbelievable how they're getting away with this. And actually this film knows it doesn't need 3D because only the scenes in Asgard, which is the kingdom of the gods I guess, has the 3D parts because it's CGI. But the places on Earth, the scenes on Earth, they don't have 3D. You can watch them without your glasses on. It also looks like they went through the same 3D thing as Clash of the Titans, where they saw that 3D was still popular and they could make extra money out of this. So they just put it through this crappy 3D editor, really, and the 3D effects in Asgard, yes, the world in Asgard, I will admit, the world of Asgard in this movie is beautiful and it actually makes you feel like you're in there, but it doesn't need to be in 3D. However, I'm not really having a downer on 4, I'm just having a downer on the 3D part of it. It doesn't need it, really. Just watch it in 2D, you're going to save money and it'll just be better. But the movie itself is actually quite enjoyable. Although when I first heard that they were going to make the Thor movie, I thought, really? The gods and the wings and the hammer? It's going to be hard to do and take it serious. But then I saw that Kenneth Branagh was doing it and I thought, actually, this could work. Because Kenneth Branagh is brilliant at making things go massive and over the top. Even if they're not good movies, they will become massively enjoyable because he's just blown them way out of proportion. And that's what he's done with Thor. Yeah, it's a good movie. I will say that. It is a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's a good movie. But when it goes over the top, he really likes to make it go over the top. And that's exactly what he does with Thor. He goes over the top, especially with the Asgard scenes, because the scenes on Earth are actually pretty basic, to be honest. Pretty basic and dry. But when you get to Asgard, wow, look at this, look at that. Boom, everyone is shouting and this is over the top. Let's enjoy it, let's have a ball with this. Wow, I can go over the top. But yeah, that is what he's good at, and my god does it shine in here. Now to the casting and the characters. Chris Hemsworth, I think that's his name, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Chris Hemsworth, as Thor, is perfect. He is Thor. But the thing is, he doesn't wear that helmet with the wings that often, which, well, I'm guessing it'd be hard to take him seriously if he was wearing it, but as a character, as Thor, they play it out brilliantly. He's not like some medieval guy talking in Gaelic going, "Thou shalt not," and all that, and British and stuff. No, he is a cocky, arrogant god. He's a cocky, arrogant god who's going to take up, I think he's taking up Odin when he goes on. And he just plays him out perfectly. Maybe that says something about him. But he is played out so perfectly as Thor. But also, you have got the scene with him taking off the shirt for the female viewer, and it worked because I have not seen that many women in a cinema watching a superhero film before. Natalie Portman comes in as Jane Foster, and really, I think she's kind of forgettable, really. She's just in there to try and force this really rubbish romance with Thor, and it is one of the worst romances I've seen in a film. It's worse than the forced romance in Paul, and I thought that was bad. But the person I think who steals the show is Anthony Hopkins as Odin. My god, was that a good casting. He goes booming out. He is the guy you focus on every single scene you see him in. He is the guy you're focusing on. The big, huge, booming voice he gives out as Odin. The villain Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, is, well, obviously you know he's going to be the villain because Loki is the god of trickery and mischief. But pick the guy who pretty much has bad guy tattooed on his forehead and cast him as the villain, because you could, when you first see him, he's like, oh, he's going to be the villain. The first 20 minutes in Asgard of the film is the best part of the film. They cannot top it throughout the entire film. The fight scene, how the absolute over-the-topness of it, and the massive, like, Thor getting his hammer and going bang on the floor and everything crumbles is brilliant. But when it gets to Earth, everything seems to slow down, really. It just seems to go to average mode, really. Apart from when they cut back to Asgard, which I just love how grand and epic they've made it. They might as well just have every time they cut it to "Meanwhile in Asgard." However, the film has a bit of an anticlimax. The final battle scene is built up so massively, and it's probably too much that it doesn't reach the expectations you were thinking of. That's probably one of the problems with Thor, is the fight scenes, grand as they are a bit disappointing. Don't get me wrong, the visuals when they are the fight scenes, especially in I keep on saying this, the Asgard scenes are brilliant. This one, they really do take you into the world of gods and mythology. Finally, I would like to say, yes, we know the Avengers film is coming. Please stop teasing us with it by making it one of the focus of the film, like how you have the Shield turns up with the Thor's hammer. They got Thor's hammer. They want to get it. They want to see what it is. And also, if you're going to have one of the heroes, one of the Avengers, Hawkeye, do a cameo, use him. Don't have him just stand around there holding a bow and arrow and then not use him. He is a skilled archer. That's his power. Use it. Thor is a good Marvel film. It's probably not the best, but it is enjoyable to watch, and the humour for a film about the God of Thunder, is pretty good. And that's the final thing I want to leave you. The film, even though I don't think they want to be remembered for the jokes they do, is funny. When they get the humour is paced brilliantly.
I'm Thor!